let's get my tools back. You know what? What the hell? Let's not go with nothing. Let's go with Weave Light. Because I'm pretty sure that's what gives me the 4th pip of Silk Regen. Alright, if I go like this, yeah. So that gives me... And that basically means I'm closer to bind at all times. Which is more useful than the Ascendant Script, even though the Ascendant Script is amazing quality of life. Alright, what am I gonna have to fight to get to this one? That bench right there is not giving me courage. Pale beast bringing ruin, we had sensed it, you writing harsh our final fate. If power you come seeking, mine is faded, mortal, time taken. Great one, I come not to see you as you are, rather I would have you recall what you were before the pale monarch, when once your heart beat bright and brave. That beating heart I would take, though I know my intent is worthy. I seek it only to save these lands, to break them free from this fatal sickness born of thread and void. If you may, beast, if you can, mine once was power, wild, proud. Alright, you're still alive, which is new. So I guess I'm killing you. In your dreams? Whether that kills you in real life remains to be seen. Alright, which way do I run to not exit this? Challenge! New, and I don't like that. Screw the church attacks. Yeah, 2 mask. How'd I guess? More? No. Scarsinger Carmelita. Ooh, jeez, even those do 2 mask. Oh, okay. Hard to use tools on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, I'll give that another try. No, I didn't go away fast enough. Oh my god, really? Why? I swear my spacebar is broken already. Oh, I didn't have silk, no. Wow, she minced me. Alright, I'm starting to think this might not be the best strategy. Yeah, I kind of just look at that. No! No, I didn't jump far enough, high enough, fast enough. Alright, chucking down a bunch of the scatter attacks at the start of the third phase is probably a good idea. But trying to weave them into my routine, I think I'll just use the staggers to deploy attacks. Because trying to... Down tool is surprisingly hard to work into that, especially when she starts attacking non-stop in phase 3. Carmelita opens with a brief gauntlet. It's not too difficult, but there is a little unique thing about it. It's not wave-based. It's not entirely wave-based. Basically, the moment the second one of those guys dies, the first flying guy spawns. And when the third one of the person dies, then the next big tank guy spawns. So you want to make sure you're prioritizing the enemies that'll be the most pain. I go for the small ones first, both because they die fast and because they're a real pain to work around. But damaging them equally so you can kill a bunch of them really quick can help take the pressure off too. This first part of the gauntlet is sort of free. You kind of don't want to take damage, but you do get a decent amount of silk just smacking the enemies that spawn. So you can recover from any mistakes, and it's easy to enter the fight with a full health bar, even if you end up not entering it with a full silk bar. But do be aware that these guys here, the big guys, the final wave, do 2 max damage. So you want to just be careful. If they're trying to get close to you, they're going to do their swipe attack. If they're generally trying to keep away from you, they're going to do their lunge attack. And if they're trying to get above you, that's when they're doing the plunge. And it's really easy to bait that out and hit them a time or two after that. Now, Carmelita herself is a bit trap resistant. She's got a small hitbox and can block attacks, so typical tools aren't always useful against her. The scatter attacks are actually good, because she crosses the arena quite a bit, and she doesn't destroy attacks like Trabio does. You really just want to... It's one of those fights, again, where reposting is the best strategy. You want to be prepared for what she does, dodge it, and then get in, typically above her, and riposte with either a down air or a basic attack if you get close enough. But really, jumping in answer to all of her attacks is almost never a bad idea because they all hit a decent portion of the ground and don't have the hugest vertical hitbox. The only attack you want to watch out for is this one right here, because it has a surprisingly large vertical hitbox. And you want to be sure you've jumped early because it also has a decent horizontal reach. But apart from that, you just want to be careful. And during the staggers, I've used them to use tools because they can do a bit of a burst damage, and it's hard to use tools in this fight otherwise because you have to be pretty focused to dodge everything. And generally when I'm trying to be focused, I cut out things from my routine. That's why I rarely use charge attacks in boss fights. That's why I rarely use tools like these in boss fights. Because it's easier to just focus on jump, attack, dodge, than it is to try to remember the rather awkward key binding for using tools. Now her new attack in this phase where she crosses the entire arena is also deceptively difficult to avoid. You want to be sure that you don't burn your double jump before she passes under you, because you need that double jump to avoid the bone spikes that come out behind you. You can bounce off of her, you can even pogo off of the spikes, but it's actually, it's dangerous, and I don't like doing that, so I prefer not to. This fight prevents few challenging opportunities to heal. If you can get above her, directly above her during her charging attack, then that's a good time to heal, as you saw, because she can't really attack directly above her very well. There's one attack where she leaps in the air. That can be very difficult to dodge if you're directly above her. But it's not perfectly safe, but it's a reliable time to heal. Otherwise, since she attacks almost non-stop, trying to get above her double blade throw attack, where she jumps to the air, does that, as you saw a minute ago, that's probably the second best time to heal. Otherwise, you really need to play it by ear and make sure that she's away from you and in the middle of another attack that's not going to hit you before you start a heal, and then quick bind is very important. Now in this third phase, she just cranks it up to 11, she gets even faster. She doesn't get any new attacks, but her attack delay is basically non-existent now. And that's why this is all about reposting. You want to be sure you aren't trying to close in for an attack, because she's going to get you with her quick hitboxes. You want to be sure that you're only responding to the attack she does make and landing an attack when you have the opportunity. Because she also has the ability to block between attacks, and that can really mess up your attempts to damage her. And as you can see, trying to play aggressive there was mincing my health, and I don't have the Silk Divine, but it's not going to matter in the end this time, fortunately. Oh. Whew. Okay, that was I almost choked there at the end. I almost choked. I thought I had enough silk for a bind. I didn't, and then I missed the swipe. How we hunted, how we sang, my children. I saw you glorious. Diva defeats Garskinger Carmelita. Woo. Yoinkus. Obtained the hunter's heart. It beats steady and strong. Alright. Actually, I should go look around before I turn in these hearts and stuff. I should see if there's anything that's new on all the wish walls. Because there probably is. We haven't checked since the end of Act 2. Oh my god, look at all this. Fatal Resolve, Princess of Blasted Steps, the world is truly ending, I would test my pin in combat one last time. Come to my home at Border's Edge and accept my challenge. Grand Hunt. A huge red shell stole my precious keepsake and disappeared into the fields. Please chase down the thief and recover my treasure. The Hidden Hunter. That's from the person in the suit. Heroes call, residents of Belheart. A stress bug was heard calling for help near the bellway atop the Great Sandy Steps. Will no one come to the sad wretch's aid? And hunt dark hearts. Another mask fragment. Such horror upon the roads, those black bounds formed of husks and bugs corrupting everything around. Only someone would cut them down and grant the poor souls their rest. Alright, well that's 2 mask fragments. Promised, if I can complete all of those wishes. Let's go check the, check Songclave, and we'll see if there's anything even newer there. Nothing here. Okay. While I do kind of want to progress the story, I also don't want to just suddenly stop doing things and just like laser focus on the story. So I want to do at least some of these. Let's do the blasted steps first, just for no particular reason. Because I also have to be there for to get to the Pinstress, even though I think. Okay, I recognize you. Oh, also, before I go in there, while I'm right here, I can just stuff some rosaries down Grindel's throat and not be... Ahoy there, Fancy Bug. How you faring? Now the whole world's creaking and cracking around us. Desperately needing some supplies, I'll wager. You seem in good spirits, Thief. Are you not disturbed by the great rending of the kingdom? Hey, end of the world don't bother old Grindel none. We'll just go find another one to plunder, won't we? Okay, spool fragment. I do want the spool fragment. I don't know if this is my... No, it's my first one. Okay. So there's only 1 spool fragment left in the game, I think. Magnetite dice. Sure to bring luck to any snitching expedition. Eh, sure, whatever. Right. Oh no. Lost Garland. Great start. What the? Wow, okay. What the? I don't even know what happened there. I like got laser magneted to the ground or something. I can't even dash downwards. I don't think I can. Oh, I can dash down. Okay, I must have accidentally dashed downwards. God, I hate attacks like that. I wish you would stop doing that. Okay, he's not too tough. You okay, buddy? Sir Knight, I am sorry. This was the only means to free you from the cursed Freds. Fret not, little one. Be proud, you've grown so strong. Zaza, let us rest, just rest a little, then we'll be away. Hero's call, wish granted. Hero's memento. Hero's call, defeat lost garland. Poor guy. I have departed to scale Farloom's frigid mount. If any bug is disbraced enough to match my pin's fatal resolve, then climb me and face me upon its stormward side. Okay. Why'd you make me come here then? Oh. Well, I think I was too late for the duel. Oh, nope, you're alive, okay. Aha, Needlebug. Who else would dare wake a pinstress with such force? I thought you were dead. Saw my wish, I'm guessing? Here, hoping to fulfill it? I know what you are seeking, Pinstress, a death duel, an end from battle and not cavern's collapse. I can oblige, to a point, but a greater challenge still awaits me below. Whatever else you're about, you might be finding it futile now, Needlebug. The black quakes. Farloom's finale arrives. So let's stop the yapping, aye? How about we begin? Let's see at least one of us end true to our nature. Oh, that's, Why didn't I... Pogo. At least you only do 1 mass damage. Lat does too, but... Oh, you also use Needle Arts. Must have hit phase 2 then. That was a great time to have random nonsense going on in the real world. Hard to get close to you. Wow, okay. Yeah, that went a little further than I intended. Here, there's lots of downtime. To get attacks in. like getting directly away from them is the best way. Oh shoot, this guy attacks. Ooh. That good enough for you? No? Yes? God, bested fair, and yet you choose to stay the killing blow?
That's fine.
I can test you, Pinstress, and myself for what's to come, but I will not cut you down. Despite its quakes, Farloom's demise is not as certain as it seems. I shall act to change that fate. If I succeed at my task, the land that remains will require the watch of strong bugs like you. Well, ain't you an inspiration, making me seem a right fool here thinking only on the end while you're looking to a future fair. Seems you've beaten me twice, Needlebug, both my pin's edge and my heart's resolve. Cool. Fatal resolve, defeat Pinstress. For your talents, Needlebug, and blade and strength and restraint, take this emblem of my order. Hadn't ever thought another'd be joining our slim ranks, but you're as deserving a member as ever come before. Pin badge. Cool. Alright. Now the two ones that give mask fragments are Dark Hearts and the Hidden Hunter. God, I really don't want to have to sweep the entire map looking for more of these things. And I don't think there's anyone who will tell me where they are. But I can... But it's going to be just a boss fight for the sake of a boss fight. Same with... Well, this one doesn't have a promised reward, so it might have an interesting reward from it. And this one's just rosaries. I mean, it's almost certainly a Traviori fight. We're going to the stage. Either way, I don't think these are going to be very effective, so we're going to take out... the straight pins. Yep, you, Mitre Mourner, fell fated chosen, left till last. Relent, submit, the fatal blow was struck, fair Farloom wails its end. We woe befallen few remained, let us join here at last, and show our foes fierce. Together to share our kingdom's pain, feel it scorch our shells, and know clear its suffering its sorrow. Tormented trouble. Oh geez, that does not go down very far. Oh jeez, and that... Jeez. I think it might be better to go under that when he tries it in the air. Whoa, okay. Can you stop flying, man? I need to actually be able to hit you. What? Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay, so this is a harder version of the Trabio fight. I don't know if I want to do this, because it's... I don't know what it's going to give me. It could give me something really lame, like a Beast Shard. It's not going to give me a Beast Shard, I can tell you that. Man, this fight was hard enough when he wasn't upgraded. I think I'm gonna save this. I'm at the point in the game where I'm kind of looking forward to not necessarily like trying to get it over with, but I'm looking forward to seeing the end, because there's other things I do want to do in general. And if this was a new boss, I'd probably fight it, but it's a refight of an old boss with upgraded moves, and I'm not really in the mood for that. So that's everything, really. It's rosaries, a mass shard I can't really use, a refight, and searching the entire map that I really don't want to do. So let's go grab those hearts. Alright, it is time, shamans. I have the hearts. Enough is requested. Enough to build your spell, yes? Aye, we're ready. Still, it's a sad set you're holding there. Strength such as few shall never know. And all about to burn for Farloom's saving. I'll warn you, old one. This first part might not be pleasant, but we'll get you in there deep as needed. Now you've only to ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up on the dais and we'll begin. Red memory. Ah, that is a hole. Okay, I see. About time we had a platforming challenge woven into the main narrative. But what's over here? Show us your craft, child. Show it splendid as only we can teach. Prove yourself more weaver than worm. Not that way. This way? Okay, I'm supposed to follow here. Hello, that's a Stagway sign. This is Deep Nest. Oh, the elevator doesn't work. Okay. This is Deep Nest. Right. Hornet's lore and all that. Ignore them, daughter, their whispers. Greater, grander, weaver, guardian, queen. Those are their desires, not your own. Certainly not mine. Only if you resist them, you might see it, another hope beyond. But to recall these words in time so far, will you even remember me, child? Could you? A mother before the mask, before I lay forever in duty. Yeah, this is a Hollow Knight's lore. I believe it was Hera the Beast, who was a weaver who bargained with the Pale Worm to become one of the seals for the Black Egg that was holding the Hollow Knight. And in return, Hera wanted a child, because weavers normally can't have children. Down I go again. This is the hive. Good. Better. Yet still you will need to be faster. In time they will come for you, those who fear your nature and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world you must learn to sting, swift and sudden. Who was that? That wasn't the Hive Knight. I remember these guys. All over the White Palace, which I think is where I am now. Down more? Ish. More down. Ah, you. I remember you, but I have no idea what your deal was. Alas, Spider's child, for our ways you will think us harsh, you will think us uncaring, unrepentant. And so we must seem, for such is the cost of our wish. You are wrong, lady. I knew the wish and the price to achieve it, and now across these many ages I have only come to know it better. Strength in mind and care and claw, strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, or to craft a world as I desire. That was the wish of my mother, of my mentor, and of you. Indeed, Spider, so much pain you must have passed to speak our hopes so simply. For her you become, who knows clear our desire, and has seen full the darkness beneath our house. I would show you the gift. Witness the first light, the only means we possess to resist that void with which our family is forever linked. Reach forth, child, grown strong, wrest it from this remembrance. Burn yourself free from our sad fate. Obtained the Everbloom. Fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory. Its pale light wards against the void. Okay. Remember, it's claimed the Everbloom from within a distant memory. Oh dear. I don't want to know what happened to the shamans, but I have the Everbloom now. Objective updated. Last dive. Dive into the void and cut Fartham free. That seems awfully final. I think this might be it.